Number 205 in the Imprint range is The House of Spirits, which came out in 1993. I'd never heard of before and has one incredible cast. Meryl Streep, Jeremy Irons, Glenn Close, Winona Ryder, Antonio Banderas, Vanessa Redgrave, Vincent Gallo, more as well. It's just a really impressive cast, and it's based on a book, a rather popular book. But this was one of those movies that I just never quite got what I was after. It rushes through a lot of time span in this one as well, because we kind of follow many years through this family, through their ups and many downs, and it just kept frustrating me as I watched it. We watched this family who are made up of a strange kind of grouping of people. We have this rancher, miner, who eventually marries this woman who is a clairvoyant, played by Meryl Streep. Jeremy Irons is a rancher. They move to South America. They have a family, which is the daughter Winona Ryder, who falls in love with a person who works on the ranch, Antonio Banderas. Then they kind of jump many years until people are dying, till there is a civil war, till they're all older. It seems to quickly move through large periods of time, and because it's constantly moving, it keeps your attention, but it never really gives you a time to settle on the characters, to settle on the stories and the intricacies of these stories. It's so focused on moving quickly through this tale that it doesn't give you a chance to settle on the people that we're supposed to be engaging with. In fact, there's certain aspects of this that just looked wonderful that doesn't really come into large moments of play. Like the film's called The House of Spirits. We have Meryl Streep's character, who is clairvoyant, a part of this, and I, for the longest part, thought this is going to be great. We've got Glenn Close, we've got Meryl Streep, she's pregnant and they're having a kid. Glenn Close is like the nanny. She's kind of encouraging these clairvoyant experiences that are happening. I thought this is going to take a big part of the movie, and then quickly kind of just deviates from that. You get Jeremy Irons as one of the most antagonistic characters I think I've ever met. This patriarchal figure that rules his family with an iron fist.
And so did Blanca.
He is quick to anger and judgment, and his judgment is final, which was just like everything he did was so grating and annoying and frustrating that it just made me wish that something was going to happen to him. But he is one of the staples throughout the film. Antonio Banderas and some of the minor characters like Winona Ryder, who come into it for periods of time and then disappear for periods of time, are really kind of fun. But one of the characters that I enjoyed most within this one, who we get to see the least, was Vincent Gallo's character, the almost illegitimate son of Irons, who keeps coming back into the movie. And whenever he comes in, there is this sense of danger, of threat, of something just not quite right with that character, which made it the most fascinating character within the film.
We have the same blood.
I don't understand what you're saying.
He is constantly there, although it's sporadic throughout the actual film itself, but you constantly feel his looming darkness over the family, and I really enjoyed that performance and his aspects of interaction within the family as well. Like I said, it rushes through the timescale, not giving us a chance to really settle in any kind of intricacies of the story, just interested in hitting almost plot beats within the book and just rapid fire moving along.
What's going on?
We'd like to see your daughter.
My daughter?
She's under suspicion of subversive activities and we have a warrant for her arrest.
It becomes rather dull at certain points, uninteresting, almost formulaic in the way we're constantly having the characters hit brick walls and hit more turmoil. There is very little good moments or successes within the film to really praise, because everything is just constantly putting these characters down, and when they do get the small victories, they just don't feel rewarding enough because of the turmoil they've had to go through, and you know that it's going to come again for these ones. House of the Spirits was a great cast, looks great, it's a fantastic production, has some large moments, particularly the almost insurrection near the end of it, when the army take over the country. It becomes large scale and really kind of impressive. Like I said, amazing cast. It just doesn't click 100%. The House of the Spirits was something that wasn't quite for me. I appreciated it, didn't like it. Let's dive in, have a look at some of the extras. Here we are in the disc for House of the Spirits. If we go into the special features, you will see that we have the European cut of the film, which runs at 2 hours 26 minutes, 14 minutes longer than the regular cut. We have an audio commentary by film historian Scott Harrison, and we have Beginning with Billy, interview with the first assistant director Guy Travers, which runs at 11 minutes 3 seconds. And it's really fun to see him kind of be so interested about talking about the film and to have a sort of wealth of information still about it, which was really interesting. And that's the extras for the House of the Spirits. So there we have it, the House of the Spirits. I would love to know your thoughts on this film. Had you seen it before? Are you picking it up? Did you check it out? What's your thoughts on it? Like it, love it, hate it? I want to know in the comment box below. While you're down there, hit the like button because it really helps these videos. There is more content up here if you want to see more of my stuff, and in the description box below are links to the Patreon, the membership program, manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.